Let's talk about a nasty critter in your garden. Let's talk about spider mites. Spider mites will turn a very green plant into one that looks like it's got blotches of white all through it. And you'll notice that they're webs, and that's your dead giveaway. And there you can see the spider mites. Now, the first line of defense for spider mites is usually just finding the spider mites and washing them off with a hose. However, when they get farther along, that's not going to work. You're going to have to start using stuff like neem oil. When you do spray them down, be sure to get underneath the leaves as well. To be honest, this is my first time dealing with spider mites, and it's even my first time growing black beauty eggplant, which is where the spider mites are. So I'm no expert on this, but I came back from vacation to find it, so now we're dealing with it. Because of this, I started doing some research, and it turns out spider mites love dry and hot climates, which is probably why they like Phoenix. So if you can increase the humidity, it slows them down. And one way to do that is misting underneath the leaves or putting a little shallow tray of water with some rocks in it underneath. Now, it's not guaranteed it's going to work, but we'll see if it does. Earlier in the video, we talked about using neem oil and spraying off the leaves. If you are going to add neem oil, be sure to do it in the morning because when it gets hot here, it might tend to burn the leaves. It's always a good idea to test a small portion of the plant with the neem oil just so it doesn't have an adverse reaction. And if all else fails, there's nothing to say that you can't take the really infected leaves and cut them off. Be sure to throw them in the trash and don't throw them in the compost. There are commercial products available as well, but you want to make sure that they're labeled for use on vegetables, and they'll typically have the letters OMRI on them. That stands for Organic Materials Review Institute, and that'll let you know that it's safe to use on your plants. And the research also said, don't forget about beneficial insects. Apparently lacewings are fantastic at taking out these spider mites, and to a lesser degree, ladybugs are. And I found one of those in my garden the other day. I'm still learning as I go, and I'll let you know what I find out as it progresses. But if you guys have dealt with spider mites before, I'd love to get some advice because I'm going to be all ears on that. Thank you very much. Have a great day.